accepted the invitation for this interview on my YouTube channel.
Of course. It's my pleasure.
So can you introduce yourself?
Yes. So my name is Roei. Actually, I'm originally from Tel Aviv, and in the last 5 years, I'm living in Stockholm. I'm working as a designer in H&M, and in the last 3 years, I'm actually working on develop my own digital fashion brand that's been launched not long time ago called Placebo.
Okay. What studies have you done?
What study have I done? I actually studied fashion design in Shankar School, that based in Ramat Gan in Israel. A really, really good school, I have to say. I think it's actually ranked as the 5th, the best in the world. Really, really good school. The best school actually to learn fashion, for my opinion.
What's your job at the S&M company?
I am working in H&M today in the young boys department, but I'm having like my own tailoring collection that I'm responsible on. It's teenagers, but moving all the time. Menswear, I mean, you move all the time inside H&M, creating a lot of different collections.
So, are you more of a clothing designer or something else?
No, I'm working as a fashion designer. That means that I am creating the clothes. Yes, design the clothes.
Okay. Your brand, your new brand is special. Um, what are the products that you are developing?
In my own brand, in Placebo.
Yes.
Yes, in Placebo, what I'm creating is that I am actually creating digital fashion. So the product that I am develop is digital clothes. That means that actually customers buy from me garments and then send me a picture, and I put the garments on them, and they use it for social media and etc., whatever they want. And I am working on collections to gaming as well for avatars.
Okay. And so, placebo was a brand. Can you introduce uh, this and what inspires you for this brand?
Yeah, definitely. Let's start from like the collection called Placebo, because for me, digital Placebo 0.1, that was the first collection. And that means that Placebo, it's something that you can, for me, it's digital fashion. I mean, you can see it, you can feel it, but it's not physical. So that's why I decided to call it like that. And the thing that inspired me, I mean, you cannot try to think about the future when you work with digital fashion, because for me, digital fashion is like definitely strong part of our future as consumer. And
Yes.
I think about it, about the future, I think about the clash all the time between religion and science, and what is it going to bring to our life. So I was trying like to define, trying to think how we're going to define ourselves as people, as human in the future, when in the future you can biohack yourself, you can manipulate your DNA, you can do so much different things to your body in the power, with the power of science. So that's why the collection have different volumes in unexpected areas in the garment, and using a lot of print that actually show DNA and chemical prints, illustrations. So that's the collection.
Yes. I understand that digital fashion can make feel the human body a technique for feel the human body comfortable to everybody. I don't know if you understand me.
I think I do. Yeah, it's very interesting. Like I mean, I don't know. I'm working as a fashion designer, and what I have to propose is the way that I'm going to see the future, my story to tell. But to be honest, I am definitely don't know. I can only just think how the future will look like. And I want to believe that the future is going to be beautiful. I mean, we are living in a beautiful area in the human being history. We're living in the 21st centuries when you and I can talk, and you are now in French, and I'm here in Stockholm, when I'm basically originally from Israel, and we can meet and we can talk with each other. And so I think it's such a beautiful present what we have, and I cannot wait to see what the future has to offer for us. So it's going to be interesting. Let's wait and see.
Yes, I completely agree with you.
That's good. Huh?
I forget one question. On your website, what do you sell?
Do you mean the website on DressX?
Yes.
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 Over there, you can see the collection, Placebo 0.1. And
for example, can I buy one product of your collection, Placebo or one on the X?
exactly. Yeah. DressX is the platform that's selling my collection, and you can definitely go there. Everyone is welcome to go and join the Placebo tribe and buy themselves an outfit and put it on social media. I mean, I love to see my customer dressing, having fun. I mean, for me, that's the whole beautiful thing in digital fashion. Digital fashion is like to create fantasies and to make the customers and us feeling good about ourselves. We can make things in digital fashion that we cannot make in real life, because real life have so many boundaries. We have gravity, we have air, we have light, we have materials, and suddenly in the digital platform, you can do magical things. So I welcome everyone to come and join the magic.
Yes, I son Smith but one product of your collection, a singer, a famous singer.
Yeah, Sophie and Tucker, yes, and I love them. It was such a good surprise for me to see them. Tucker was wearing my outfit, and it was so such a good surprise for me, really.
But a talk of Sam Smith again was.
Yeah, no, that was something to show digital fashion power. He didn't wear it for. It was not like it was only for simulation. So he didn't. Sam Smith didn't wear. It's important to say that Sam Smith didn't wear my things. Not yet.
Okay.
He will one day.
I thought that Sam Smith wore your clothes.
No, it was for simulation. But there is
Okay.
for Tucker and Sophie, they are like famous singers in the United States. I mean, they are quite famous in the world. I mean, they're doing a very cool club techno music. So Tucker were one of my things. Placebo 0.1.8. So it was very nice to see that.
So what inspires you for placebo collection?
As I mentioned before, it was the tension between like what the future is going to bring us and what is going to look like, as I mentioned before. And that's why I use so many prints of chemical and lab illustrations on the garments and how chemical components look like in the illustrations and different volume in the body. So that was my inspiration.
Yes. So I started to work in on CLO3D 4 5 years ago. What software do you use?
So I'm actually have to say that I'm using different ones. I'm not using one program because I think that every program have their own benefits. For example, sometimes I'm working in CLO3D. Lately, I start to use a lot in VSteacher. I became one of their indie programs in the university, like VSteacher University, and I really fell in love with it. And they have different purpose. And I'm using Blender sometimes as well, and does 3D. So it's really depend what am I supposed to do. And I think the power of to be like a digital couturier, as I love to say that, it's that you need to know a lot of different programs. You cannot use one program to create what you do because every program have their own limitations and you need to be able to expand and to find solutions for the limitation that every program have. So I'm like a sponge. I love programs. I'm a computer geek. Give me a program and I am willing to learn that.
So my last question is how did your life pass your religion force you, raise you? Um, did you have to adapt to your dream to succeed?
I come from Israel, as I said. So, I mean, if you're asking about religion, so I'm Jew. I mean, it's just because my family is, so I am. And it's my father is from Morocco. The parents of my mother is from Europe, Romania, and Ukraine. So, I mean, I'm a mix of those things, as everyone in Israel. We are just mixed, the big salad of different people. And yes, I mean, my house was quite traditional, I would say. but we all quite traditional. I mean, we're celebrating all the, Passover and all the holidays that we have. And then about my dreams, of course, I mean, I'm working hard about my dreams, and let's hope that soon we will change the world of fashion in the world.
Yes, me too. Um, I'm a student this year. I start a law school, law university for to 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 be in the future a lawyer. But my passion is fashion. As I said, um, my dreams is to make fashion. But I can't win it now because I'm disabled. Um, but maybe in the future I can realize my dream. But now it's my hobby to create different creation on the CLO3D. Um, um, it's weird because 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 um because I love your style because it's original. So I like very well, and it it inspires me because we didn't see your son on the catwalk, for example. You understand?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think, one of the things that I learned the best is that, making dream come true, you need to work so hard about everything. I
Yes,
mean, especially in this world, and
I
doing
agree.
the hard work and self-belief, always uh, conquer something. And if it's not the what you're trying to make come true, the dream himself, you learn so much in the way. So even if you failed, you are actually never failed in the way, because
Yes,
you're getting so much knowledge and you're getting so many other things that you collect on the way.
oui,
So I wish you to keep the hard work. You are still a student.
yes,
From what I understand. So I'm wishing you keep the hard work. It's in the end will it's good. It's good to work hard.
yes.
It's always good. So I wish you the best. I am want placebo to take over the world. That's what I want.
Ah, yes, yes. I wish you the best.
Thank you so much, Abel. Thank you.
And I want to know that a good interview I thought because we have the same ideas for for digital work.
Yeah. It was a very good interview. I want to thank you for that. Thank you so much, Abel.
Yes.
Bye bye.
Bye.